Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to another Royal Rumble. We got a great one here for you today. It's just going to be movie characters, random. There is a couple that are from the same place, but we're going to have a lot of new faces in here as well to kick things off. And I just want to say this is probably going to be one of the last 23 Rumbles for a while, because of 24's coming out at the time I'm doing this. By the way, here comes creepy Uncle Fester. I always thought this guy was creepy. And of course he's from a show and also a movie, so but anyway, Uncle Fester is here from the Addams Family, and we're going to have a lot of cool characters here. Some last minute people that we did not feature in 23. Some of these people are going to be people you have seen before, though. I just got something together really quick here, and I just want to say this. This is like one of the last Rumbles for 23, and at the time I'm doing this, it's on a Sunday between 23 and 24 is coming out on Tuesday. So you may see this after 24 comes out. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but here comes Luther from The Warriors. And that is a movie I have never seen. I have never seen The Warriors. It's on my to-do list. And it's supposed to be it's a cult classic. But I couldn't tell you anything about it. But I actually do have a couple characters on here from that movie. And I'm sure you've seen a couple of these guys this year. I know I had to add some at the last minute that have already been on here because I didn't have enough for 30 new faces, but I tried to get as many new people as I could. But yeah, this is basically the farewell Rumble, and E.T. is number 3. E.T. coming in at number 3. Of course, we did have him this year, and I'll tell you, he was such a pain. He was such a pain, and I'll tell you why he was such a pain. Because I think he was on Lucas's team for the Rumble win, okay? And then like halfway through the tournament, I could not find him. So that means I had to stick with this account instead of downloading him on other accounts, and it caused a big fiasco because of that. And Forrest Gump is number 4. But yeah, E.T. was such a pain this year, because I could not find him. And he could be still on there, but for some reason I just couldn't find him again. And it could be something to do with the periods in his name, or I don't know. Or maybe he wasn't under that. I have no idea. But we still finished the tournament. It just caused me a lot more work. But, and here comes Uncle Fester trying to get rid of E.T., and we got Luther after Forrest Gump. Number 5 is R.J. McRatty, I think, from The Thing. I always want to call him Russell Crowe. It's Kurt Russell. It's Kurt Russell. I get their names mixed up all the time. Yeah, it's Kurt Russell's character from The Thing, and it's good to have him on. I actually got some really good horror characters. And you're going to love it. You're going to love some of the ones I have here. But you're going to have to be like diehard fans to know some of them. And number 6 is, he's from Godzilla. So, and we had Godzilla on one of the last Rumbles we did. And I think the views kind of went down there for a little bit. And I think it's because we didn't have Rumbles. So I'm going to focus on that because a lot of people want to see more of that, I guess. And at the time I'm doing this, I don't know how 24's Rumbles are going to be. And I'll tell you, when a 2K game comes out, I am always extremely anxious. I'm always worried especially ever since 20, that I'm going to just get a dumpster fire of a game. And this guy's from Conan. I've never seen Conan either. None of them. Not the one with Arnold, not the one with Jason Momoa. I haven't seen any of them. I played Conan Exiles, though, and that was a lot of fun. And number 8 is Willy Wonka. Actually, that's not right. That's Charlie. I don't know why they put Willy. That's Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Johnny Depp's, you know, he looks so unrecognizable in that role for some reason. And I don't know if it's the makeup they do or what. That does not look like Johnny Depp. It's just weird. Well, I guess he was younger then, but still, he looks way different. And Davy Stone is here from 8 Crazy Nights. I think Lucas made this one, so shout out to Lucas. He's made some really great creations. And make sure to look out for him on 24 because he is coming back. And he's going to be making some creations. And, oh man, E.T. tried to eliminate, but it did not work out well for him. And look at Forrest Gump. Oh, wow. Another person gets eliminated there. And it's that big giant. Or is that the first elimination? Yeah, that's the first one. It's that giant monster from Godzilla. There's so many. I could have put another one in here, but I ran out of... sometimes when you download so many, the creative images, you got to go down and delete. And that would have just been a catastrophe. That takes hours. Well, an hour at least. If you have like thousands of downloads you've done, and you still for some reason have all the, created stuff. And Charlie's done. There's a certain scene in that movie is so infamous. With the squirrels. When we were in high school, man, we just had a blast with that scene. Or middle school. It was middle school. And you know what? I honestly think they did that scene on purpose. If you all have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And number 10 is... I don't even know who that is. Oh, it's from Akira. It's the anime movie I talked about. It's one of the coolest anime movies ever. It's an 80s anime movie, but it still holds up. And number 11 is Oh Boy. That's right. Dae-Soo is in the house. I'm glad we finally got him. And hopefully next year we could get one. I think the only reason he probably got created was because they remastered the movie. That's probably the only reason why. Because not a lot of people know about that movie. Only like real movie buffs and people who are fans of South Korean cinema. But Dae-Soo is in the house. The almighty Dae-Soo. He's almighty till the end. If you know what I mean. Then he ain't so mighty after all. You would just have to see it to believe it. That's all I'm saying. It's on Netflix, though. I would say I would put it under my recommendations. Even, yeah, it is like one of my favorite. It is one of the craziest movies, but and one of my favorites. But it's not for everyone. Let's just say that. It's not for everyone. So anything that's not for everyone, I try not to recommend. Even if it's a great movie. Because some people just, there's certain things in movies that bother people, and yeah. I'll just keep it at that. But, I mean, we got a lot of great movie characters. I kind of put a lot of oddballs in, though. I mean, there's a couple that are really popular, but a lot of these are characters that you may not be familiar with. I could have put, like, the main ones like Indiana Jones and Han Solo and, Terminator, RoboCop. But I tried to put some new people in, so that's why you're not seeing those. But you will see a couple. And there goes Luther. Luther's been eliminated. There goes E.T. So he's going to be phoned home back in the locker room. And Forrest Gump trying to get rid of Old Boy. I like Forrest Gump as a movie, but Tom Hanks just annoys me. There's just something about Tom Hanks that just annoys me. He's in a lot of great movies, though. I mean, The Green Mile's great. Road to Perdition's great. Captain Phillips. He's in a lot of good movies. I'm not, saying he can't act. He's just annoying. It's like one of those people that you don't like, but you don't have a reason to not like him. If that makes any sense. And Old Boy is done, and there goes Forrest. Run, Forrest, run! Back to the locker room! I just don't like that movie that good. I mean, it's a great movie. And, I feel like everyone needs to see it, but I don't know. I don't think it's rewatchable. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it's just my opinion. And number 12, I'm excited for this one. This was the one that blew me away. The Jackal from 13 Ghosts. That is amazing. And that movie is just a crazy movie. I still think that movie could have been done better. And if it was done better, it would have been one of the greatest horror movies ever. But it's still, the ideas in that movie are just so golden. But the execution's not the best. But, I mean, it has some crazy ideas. And you have to hate it when you see a movie with some great ideas that just doesn't deliver the way you want it to deliver. And Andy from Toy Story's here. But, I mean, so creative process. I would have loved to see the process behind making the ghost and stuff like that. But, yeah, so many great ghosts in there. And we got the Jackal. And, of course, I believe he's one of the meanest of the ghosts. There's some that aren't mean, and then there's some that will just kill you. I think he's either the second worst or the first. So I love having the Jackal in here. And this is Frankenstein from Death Race. I'm not a fan of that movie. I think he's one of the drivers. I don't know if he's the main character or not. I don't remember. I'm not a fan of that movie. And number 15. Oh, from Despicable Me, Group. I was like, who is that for? I've never seen Despicable Me, so. Yeah, so you may be seeing this after 24's dropped already. Which is kind of, I didn't want to do it that way, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to drop this on Monday. And number 16. I need to get glasses. Oh, it's Anger. Anger from Inside Out. Love that movie. And I think we're getting the second one this year. Probably not going to flock out to the theaters to see it, but definitely going to watch it. I really liked the first movie. I thought the first movie was really good. And number 17 is Kevin from Home Alone. Oh man, the Jackal. Imagine Kevin versus the Jackal. That would oh my goodness, Kevin is getting destroyed. Can't set no traps in here, Kevin. You can't set any. Oh my goodness, the Jackal. Now he's he countered that one. And Fantastic Mr. Fox is here. Never seen that movie either, but the Jackal, get Kevin out of here before it's too late. I mean, goodness gracious. Kevin got destroyed. Like everyone in it, basically everyone went after Kevin. You know, the Jackal literally almost decapitated him with 2 clotheslines. It's like, oh my goodness, the Jackal's going to be tough. And I love having the Jackal. The only bad thing about it is we had to wait till this long to have him. I don't know how long he's been on Community Creations, but he is a recent creation. So, and by the way, a little bit of an update on 24. They're giving people 23 as a promotional thing to get more people to buy 24, which is part of their strategy, which kind of scares me a little. Why would they want to do that? But maybe they would just want some new people, and the sales have been down. I don't know. And number 19 is Scott Pilgrim. 19 is Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Great movie. Love that movie. Is the girl's name Fiona in that? Or is it? No, it's some fancy name, isn't it? I don't remember. But I'm telling you, it's that one girl that plays in, she's in a bunch of movies. I forget her name. I'd fight some ex-boyfriends for her. So, I forget her name, though. I always forget her name. She's in, like, tons of movies, though. She's in the remake of The Thing. She's in, she's the Huntress in Birds of Prey. I just always forget her name, though. And we got Sid in the house. So Andy and Sid are sharing the ring. I wonder what Andy thinks about Sid trying to, destroy his toys. They never really went into that. He should have just went over there and broke his nose. That's what he should have did. And Anger and Scott fighting. Wouldn't that be like a good movie, seeing Andy's reaction to Sid? Or like, I would love to see what happened in that school when Andy went to school. Well, Sid would be a lot older than Andy, wouldn't he? Yeah. Sid was like a teenager, and Andy was like, yeah, so he couldn't be able to fight him. But I would like to see how Sid grew up. They need to make like that's a great idea for a movie. You know, since Disney's obsessed with villains, but they don't do anything right with them, like that Sleeping Beauty one. How about a movie on Sid? What happened to Sid? That would be a great movie. See, I have great ideas. And they need to be done. Because Sid the movie, imagine that for a Pixar movie. Him getting older. It would be great. I'm sure he's traumatized. That would be a great idea, man. And look at Sid going after Andy. Wow, this is awesome. Oh, we got the guy from The Strangers here, too. I didn't even notice him come in. The Jackal's still in. Jackal's powerful. And who's going to be next? You got Sid versus Andy. I love it. And number 22 is the Juggernaut. However, it's not the one you think. It's the other one from 13 Ghosts. Oh my goodness, we could see Juggernaut versus... Oh, and of course, they're always going after the teenagers, the kids. And now they're battling each other. This is awesome. And there goes Scott Pilgrim. Oh, this is amazing. We're seeing the two, I believe these two ghosts are the worst ghosts of the 13. So that's probably why they got created. I don't know which one's worse. I thought the Juggernaut was, but I could be wrong. The Jackal may be the worst one. I'd have to watch the movie again. There's 13 ghosts altogether. And some of them, I believe, aren't violent. And then some of them are really... I mean, the Jackal has just been insane in this match. It's just been insane, just taking everyone's head off. And here comes... Oh, wow, that was pretty impressive. Is that the Frankenstein guy? Yeah. He's from Death Race. Yeah, I wish I had some of these earlier on in the year. And the Juggernaut eliminates Anger. Yeah, Anger is no match for the Juggernaut. Doesn't matter how angry he gets. And the Jackal and the Juggernaut are fighting again. This is amazing. You can only see this on this channel. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Always hit that like button. Make a comment. Oh my goodness, look at the Jackal. Just destroying everyone. Oh man, we got to get him back on 24. We have to get him back. He's just, I love the fact I love people with boxes on their heads. You know, there's one in The Evil Within. It's like a safe head. It's like, who comes up with this stuff? I want to know what these people do. Like, recreational wise. Because who comes up with this stuff? I mean, I come up with some crazy stuff, and I'm drug free. I don't want to even imagine myself doing anything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I couldn't even imagine that. And number 25 is... Oh, that's from that movie, Escape from New York. You got another Kurt Russell character. I tried watching that movie. I couldn't get into it. But I didn't watch it long enough, really, to give it a chance. But it was like on TV one day, and I turned it off. And Art the Clown's here. I didn't even see him come in. So he's one that we've seen before. I mean, the 13 goes. Uh-oh, Andy's about to pay the price. Oh, well, Andy's still in it. Andy is fighting the Jackal. We got some good matchups here, too. And the Juggernaut trying to get rid of the Masked Man. Heard the Strangers are going to drop something new. Which I like the Strangers. I know some people don't. Oh, my goodness, the Juggernaut. And finally, Andy takes down the Jackal. All right, Andy. Let's go. 26 is Alonzo Harris from Training Day. Denzel's character. I'm not a big fan of that movie either. And that's like one of his best roles. But I'm not big into that movie. I've been rewatching some movies that I watched when I was younger, and I appreciate them more because I understand more about life. The older you get, the more you understand about life. And I like, for an example, Inception I watched recently. And the first time around, I was like, that came out in like 2011 maybe, I think. I may be wrong on that. It could have been earlier. And I watched that movie in 2011. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't understand all that stuff. But now as an adult, I understand it perfectly. And I love the movie now. I think it's a great movie. And Andy... here comes Commodus. By the way, I did watch Gladiator the other day. I call him Commodus. Because he stinks. Such a crappy person. So it's good having Commodus in. Oh my goodness. What a power bomb by Alonzo. And Baseball Fury is number 28. He is from the Warriors, and I think he's the coolest looking character. I don't know a lot about the movie, though. I still need to watch that. That is on my to-do list. I have never seen the Warriors, but it looks kind of neat. And there goes Art the Clown. Wow, Death Race has been doing pretty well. Or wait a second, is that the Collector? They kind of look the same. Yeah, I think it's the Collector. Man, he had me fooled from here. See, the way I'm looking, the screen's a lot little when I do this. So, from the distance that I am from my computer to the screen, sometimes it's hard to tell certain things. And if I don't want to get too close to the screen, because I want to be comfortable. But, yeah, that's the Collector. 29 is James Bond, Roger Moore's James Bond. Of course, I've argued with you all that Daniel Craig is the best one. A lot of you all say that it's the other guys. But this is the Roger Moore version. And number 30 is the Wolfman. The Wolfman is here. And there goes Commodus, stinking up the joint. Stinks in the Rumble also. He stinks at everything. He stinks as a human being. He stinks at fighting. He stinks at Rumbles. He stinks. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, literally, when I see his name, I don't think of Commodus. I think of Commode. So we are down to, I don't know, have we had, yeah, number 30 was the Wolfman. So we are down to 6 people. Look at the Juggernaut. I really like the Juggernaut in this. I'm rooting for him. I wanted the Jackal to win, but Andy had to come in and take out the Jackal. Jackal looks pretty sweet. And so did the Juggernaut. I think the same person made them. So if you're into 13 Ghosts, make sure you get those creations. I always try to, the least thing I can do for these creators is have you all download some of these people, especially if you like them a lot. And I'm telling you, because of these Rumbles, there has been extra downloads, for sure. Because some people, when they think of this game, they don't think that people are going to make these characters, but they do. And there goes Alonzo. And the collector is done, so now we are down to 4. 4 people left. And Wolfman is finished. We are down to 3 now. So number 30 eliminated. And I'm telling you, the Juggernaut is the one to beat. For sure. Oh, wow. Wow, that was a cool... Whoa! That was pretty cool. Haven't seen that all year. That was a pretty cool move. Look, they're double teaming the Juggernaut. I got the Juggernaut winning. That's who I have winning. Not that these two aren't good. I mean, they are. And here comes Bond. He's not my Bond. You know how they said he's not my president? You know how they both sides said that? Well, he's not my Bond. Oh, man, the Juggernaut pushing back. And, uh-oh. Oh, there goes Baseball Fury. We are down to 2. It is the Juggernaut versus Roger Moore's Bond, I think. Can Bond survive the Juggernaut? If it was Craig, he would. But I don't know about this Bond. And look here. And the Juggernaut. Are you kidding me? What in the world? Really? Really? Come on. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You're not going to WrestleMania. You're not my James Bond. Sorry, you're not going. You're not going. He's not pointing at the sign, though. He's just putting his arms up. Well, what a rumble. What an unexpected ending. Oh, my goodness. I thought the Juggernaut had him. And usually he would have. But, of course, this James Bond heard that I said he wasn't the real Bond, and he made me pay the price, didn't he? Oh, my goodness. It was a good rumble, though. Really good rumble to... This may be one of the final rumbles on 23. I don't want to say that yet, though. But it's most likely. Because you have to think about... If 24 Rumble, at the time I'm doing this, it's on a Sunday. If 24 Rumble turns out to be like 2K20, then we could go back to 23. But the likelihood is very low. But still, I hope you all enjoyed it. And I know you enjoy seeing me suffer. So, yeah, this wannabe James Bond won. And maybe I should watch the old James Bond movies instead of continuing to trash the old ones. But everyone tells, a lot of people that I know like the newer ones because they're more serious. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Help me out. I need all the help I can get. You can tell by the way I say stuff. You know, I obviously need some help. But anyway... I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, this may be the last one for 23. We could go back to it. I mean, we went back to 19, but I think we're going to be going on to 24, most likely at the time I'm doing this, at least, I think. So I will see you all later, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.